Senator. 16 prisoners held in Russia will be released, 8 released from the West. That seems rather lopsided. What say you?
Sir, it is lopsided. We've seen the negotiating deal they had with our, WNBA player. That we literally released Dr. Death back to Russia, who this guy was, a warlord and an arms trader in the illegal fashion across the world. We released him for a WNBA player. I'm sorry, that's not even. I'm glad we're getting Americans home. But these deals that they negotiate, we continue to see from the administration, they have no ability to negotiate. This would have never happened. We would have got the prisoners back, which a much better deal if Trump was leading it. It's absolutely absurd. I've been read in on some of this stuff. The ones that we released, Stuart, I think more detail will be released by them, and people will be upset. We're all going to celebrate that the American, Wall Street Journal got released. That's a great thing. But what do you give up for it, and does it make us a safer or a dangerous or a more dangerous place? In this case, it's not positive for the United States. There's a reason why we were holding these individuals, and the reason why the other countries were holding them too.
The position we're taking on this program at this moment is let's celebrate the return of good people to the United States. Moving on.
Right.
According to the Pentagon, the alleged mastermind behind the 9/11 attacks and 2 other terrorists have agreed to a plea deal. Almost 23 years after the event, they get a plea deal. Why did it take so long?
Well, I've been to Guantanamo Bay more than once. Some of these prisoners I have personally met and seen some of the interrogations, some of the questions. I think this is just the Harris Biden administration trying to get this off their plate. You got to remember Obama was trying to release all these individuals, and we were saying that you don't release these individuals. There's no rehabilitating these individuals. They avoided the death penalty. My question that I haven't got answered yet was what information did we trade for a plea deal? A plea deal is meaning that you gave us information to save your life. That doesn't mean you ever get released from prison. That just means that you did something to save your life. And I don't understand what the plea deal is yet. So before I really go out there and criticize this administration, I want to see what information we received from them and was it credible. But I'm really not holding out too much hope because once again, we see this administration, their inability to actually negotiate a good deal.
Mr. Senator, thank you very much indeed for joining us. We'll have more on this tomorrow on the show. Mark Wayne Mullin, Republican from the state of Oklahoma, one of the most Republican states in the nation. Thanks for joining us this morning, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.